Daniel, congratulations for the Pope's Exorcist coming out tomorrow or early previews tonight.
That's right. Thank you, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This is an exciting film. But we have to ask, what initially attracted you to this project?
What initially attracted me to this project was the opportunity to work with Julius Avery, who I had known for a few years. We were about to do a different film a few years prior, and that didn't happen. So, that relationship, I always wanted to kind of work with him. And then, obviously, I mean, having the opportunity to work with Russell Crowe, that was a pretty big one for me. It's always been a person that I've been eager to work with and learn from. And so when that opportunity came, I it was really easy to say yes. Let's go ahead and do that.
Well, since you mentioned Russell Crowe, tell us what was it like working, side by side with.
It was beyond my expectation. I think they say you shouldn't meet your heroes type of thing. But I mean, he's completely amazing as a person and as an actor. He's so giving, and he wants to help you and advise you and just share his knowledge. And he's had such a great trajectory in his life and in his career that he has a lot to teach me. So it was just great being around that energy day in and day out, and get to ask him about several movies that I've watched throughout the years that he's been a part of, and wondering about how he approaches his characters and all that stuff. So it was a lot of me asking questions and having my ears open and learn as much as I could.
That is completely wonderful. Now, Russell Crowe obviously is playing a real life character for the film, but you play a fictional character. Tell us about playing a fictional character versus a real life character in the same movie.
Yeah, I think the approach with Padre Esquivel was one that was, fleshed out with Julius a lot. I think I had a perspective on what I wanted to do with the role and what I thought he should be in the movie. So there was a lot of conversations prior to getting to set. And I think once we were there and we were with Russell, there was more of that massaging of these characters and what each should do in the film. I think the arc that we built with Padre Esquivel was one that I'm really proud of, and you get to really see him change and develop and learn from his new teacher, the Pope's exorcist. So yeah, it was a lot of that for us, a lot of conversations day after day.
So, for yourself, do you have a belief in exorcism?
I do. I mean, I do think that all these things are very real. Like in the movie, I think a lot of them, 98% of them, as they say in the film, are not they don't need God or the love of God or holy water or whatever. It's other things. But I do think that it's very real. I mean, I think that there's a reason why Gabriele Amorth worked for the Vatican for so many years. And I think that um, obviously in this movie there's fiction involved, and things are, we're making a movie, we're trying to entertain people, so obviously things are going to be exaggerated a little bit, but it's all for what really happens, and what is a job that existed that I was unaware of, and I think most people are unaware of. So I think we're bringing a light, or we're shining a light to something that existed for many years.
Most excellent. And before I leave you, I want to tell you that you clean up very well and look good in that garment.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I'm gonna shave next time we do an interview.
Most excellent. Daniel, hey, thank you very much for talking to us about the Pope's Exorcist. Can't wait for the world to check it out.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.